Hey guys, welcome to my punishment. What am I doing here?
You are finishing out the Bhanu because, look, guys, we got away from it. I felt like we peaked when I had Mary read it, and so we didn't do it for a little while.
Early.
But I was like, you know what? It's not fair. Just because Mary came in and killed it doesn't mean Bran's off the hook. So we had to do a whole episode, a mini pod, just so Bran could read.
There's nothing mini about this pod. This is so many words.
This is the final 5 to 6 minutes of Bhanu because Mary did Mermaid Dragon. Then we paused it for a little bit, but it's time. Bran lost. His final player was Shaheen, and now he has to do this.
Yeah. How about I read some and then we can talk a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
I need a break. I need to break it up. All right, here we go.
I broke it up a little for you.
Yeah, I see that. That's a really, really good talk. However, what if the girls come up with that idea? Last night, the girls came up with the fake immunity idol thing. So what they're trying to do is I don't have to play my shot in the dark so they can vote me off. That's what they want me to do. Or Q is really, he likes me. I don't know. How will I know? That's how smart these three are.
They're very smart.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I think he's speaking of Tiffany, Q, and Kinsey.
Yeah, that's how
very smart people.
Very smart people. When I prayed this morning, I was giving gratitude, and I asked God to show me a sign that you exist, that you're listening to me. And there you go. The journey. I'm hoping for a white rock because if I lose my vote, I can't play the shot in the dark. So I want to play it safe tonight. Liz, Ben, and I, we put our hands in the bag, and guess what rock I drew? Blue. I need to win an advantage more than anybody. If I can get an advantage, I can change the course of the game. The tides can shift. I just need a blessing, and maybe this is it. I practice a lot of Survivor puzzles at home, but in person, these puzzles are...
That was the season of all of them having practiced Survivor puzzles ahead of time.
We've practiced
Carson,
Survivor puzzles.
Carson 3D printer.
Yeah.
Dude, they switched up the game because of 3D printer, Carson.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That
It'll
was
always have an impact on the game.
Yeah, that's the only impact it'll have on the game.
Wow.
That and being annoying.
Why are you going in so hard?
Because he sucks. I'm sorry. Carson sucks.
What sucks more, Carson or this?
Carson. Sorry,
That's
Carson.
so
I don't know why am I saying sorry? Now I'm backtracking. I don't know. If Carolyn doesn't like you, then
Believe in yourself.
I couldn't complete the puzzle. I tried different variations, permutations, but I just couldn't figure it out. I lost my vote. I lost my advantage. I have nothing tonight. With no vote, you cannot play the shot in the dark. So I'm in a deep, deep, deep trouble. My game tonight rests in Q's able hands. How much he can do, I don't know, but I still believe in miracles.
And then just jump right to that next one.
My prayer has been answered. I'm not going home tonight.
Can we talk about what the prayer was? Or how it was answered real quick before we move on. Randon had to get medically evacuated because of a pinched nerve, I believe. Without going back and watching the tape. That's what I think happened. He slept wrong, had an issue with his neck, and Bhanu was like, thank you, God. You were listening to me. Yeah. You ended someone else's journey so I can stay.
That's so funny.
Here I am saying my goodbyes, ready to go, and look what happened. Miracle! I've been praying all day, and guess what? I'm still in the game, baby. This is the first time I'm actually smiling and laughing. I shouldn't have said that to them, but I said it in good faith because I wanted to be honest with my tribe.
Let's cut in.
He's talking about no vote, I believe. He doesn't have a vote.
I think it's that he told his whole tribe that he gave the other tribe information about them at the journey.
That is what it was. Because he got on his hand. We need to do a whole table read of that journey.
Yeah.
What if we got Liz to come on the show and just reprise her role as herself?
Yeah.
But he was telling everybody. Basically, he's talking about Kinsey being a mastermind and being manipulative. And then talking about Tiffany and Q running the whole game.
Yeah. And then he gets back and immediately tells his tribe that he told the other tribes about
He's
them.
like, hey, I shouldn't have done this, but I kind of told everybody everything. And I don't have a vote.
Yeah. The target on Kinsey was on, and we were going to tribal council. Everything was going to go according to plan, and me just spilling everything out. I just messed up the whole game for me. Yesterday, I really, really screwed up. And I don't know what to do now. So at the crack of dawn, I said my Sanskrit...
Read that one more time.
Sanskrit...
No, before that.
So at the crack of the dawn...
There you go.
I said my Sanskrit mantras. I'm praying, and I just need a glimmer of hope. I left the camp because Kinsey, all of a sudden, she just snapped at me. They're not respecting me. I'm so stupid. I had so much power in the game. I'm the puppet, and they're the puppet masters. They're like, do this, do that, do this, do that, and this is what I get. I've seen all the seasons of Survivor as superfan, but when it comes to social skills, it's still not sinking in me. Everybody thinks I'm a dumb Dumbo. We need to teach him how to walk, how to talk. So I become a robot. So I'm no longer Bhanu. They're puppeteers, and I'm a puppet.
He was very much Bhanu the whole time.
I don't like that. Kinsey came to me and said, I really apologize. I feel better. You know what? Bygones are bygones. I can take some lessons. I know it's very important for my game and everyone else's game. If so many people are putting work into me, I need to put some effort in it.
That's right.
It's a good word.
Yeah, Bhanu.
Yeah, I mean-
He's finally better now. He's not going to spiral again.
Yeah, no, he's not being the robot that they turned him into. He's
right.
back to being Bhanu.
That's right. All three of them are having a conversation. Never once did they talk to me. Never once did they include me in anything. You know who they're voting? The one person who doesn't have a vote today. Me. One thing is for sure, I am not going home tonight. If I find the immunity idol, I can change the course of the game.
It's the whiplash, because it went from like before the 2 paragraphs ago to like, this is horrible, and then, oh, this is amazing. And you know what? Actually, it's horrible, and no, I'm not going home.
If I have to climb Mount Everest, I will do it. God is listening. Today is the day you need to help me. I learned a lesson the hard way, that 5 seconds of my honesty ruined my game. That's how hard this game is, and guess what? I figured out I'm such an emotional person. I'm such a good person. I'm a loyal person. I'm an honest person, and that's what my journey has been. I am going home tonight. But you know what? I'm going to tell my story because they still don't know my story. It's not about the $1 million. All I want to do is win 1 million hearts.
Woo!
Wow. And there's one last line.
All the Bhanus out there, have faith. Don't give up on anything in life.
Dang, dude.
Ooh, good job, Bran.
When you were the first person eliminated from the draft last season, and Petey said that you were going to have to do this, did you think it was going to be fun, or did you think it was going to be rough?
I thought that it was going to be pretty darn rough.
And now that you've gotten through it and it's over, how was it?
That was the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Well, it was probably easier when you were doing like 1 minute at a time.
Uh-huh.
And then this marathon version of it might have been a little tougher.
It was a little tougher, but you know what? It's great. I had a lot of fun, and you know what? I hope I lose next year.
Whoa.
And I get to do it all over again.
Whoa. What is the punishment for 49? We're going to have someone read like someone's confessionals from 48, or
I don't know, but I'd rather burn this house down than lose.
Yeah, no, me too. Yeah, I'm not losing.
Guys, this is my year.
I think it could be.
right.
I think it very well
I
could
learned
be
a
your year.
lot last year.
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't draft a well-rounded enough team.
No, you did not.
And okay, so I don't actually need it from you right now.
Right.
I don't need
Sorry.
This
Yeah,
isn't where I need the affirmation. And
It was
so
a garbage team, really. I mean, you picked 3 people on the same tribe.
I mean, Shaheen, it was
Shaheen
good.
was a great
Shaheen
pick.
was good, and then it fell off.
but you're right. I should have diversified.
Yeah.
I should have diversified in team. I should have diversified in gender.
Yep. PD did all female.
Yeah,
It didn't
right.
work out for the win, but it did get him to the end game.
So yeah, I learned a lot, and I'm excited to go into the next season in September and really take what I learned and win the season.
I think you can do it because here's the thing: if you win 49, going into 50, everyone will have won a season.
That's true.
Except Jonathan.
Well,
right?
Yeah, Jonathan. It was a COVID year when he won.
Yeah.
So
COVID victory.
Last season,
and I didn't want to say anything during the draft, but I was like, Bran, he's very clearly new. He's learning the game. He's making some decisions that I'm happy that he made because then I could get more players that I want. But I feel like as we keep drafting, you're going to be a powerhouse by 50.
You know what's
My biggest concern is, and I'll be honest, I am watching a lot of Survivor, and sometimes that can mess with you.
Yes, it can.
It can mess with you if I'm watching a lot of old era Survivor. That could mess with me. There's a lot of I gotta do my homework. I gotta just really put my head down and put in the work, and I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. I notoriously suck at drafting.
Yeah, we know.
And this, PD says that when you drafted, he was like, yikes, Bran's making a lot of bad decisions. I think I'm on the record of that episode being like, I think Bran has the best team.
You did say that at the end. And then me and Jonathan were both like, man, we did the best. Like, we're going to be there at the end.
You guys
And we were right.
I got to get better at drafting.
But let me ask you, PD, like, what was it about Camilla? And this is a really weird time to be doing this, but
To be revisiting.
what was it about Camilla in episode 1 or episode 1 and 2 that spoke to you?
It was the charisma, but she wasn't so outwardly charismatic to everybody. It was more of like charisma to the cameraman. That's what I picked up on, and her articulating her strategy well.
I for 49, I would love the opportunity to draft not last.
Well, it's stuff to the wheel.
Because I would love to be able to figure out, like, hey, have I been doing bad in the drafts because I'm always drafting last? Or am I just bad at drafting? Because I also, I can't remember what it was, 47? All of the players that I wanted that I couldn't get because they got taken before I wanted ended up being the final 3.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just because I always draft last or because I suck.
How about I make this promise to you right now?
Mm-hmm.
If the wheel gives you the last spot,
Yeah.
I'll switch with you.
Well, no, because I want the last spot for 50. Oh, no. Oh, for 49.
For 49 this coming season.
Wow.
And
What do
in
you want
this
in return? What do you want in return?
I mean, if it's a trade,
No,
you
I want a clean trade.
Okay.
But that's
make that
not-
deal. Make that deal.
But that's just a trade that only benefits Chase.
It doesn't
right?
benefit anybody.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think it matters.
But if
Oh, what you're trying to say is you want me to not draft last so I could prove that I just suck at drafting.
I think it would
And
be-
I do suck at drafting.
it would be
It's bad.
beneficial for it. Like, it would be really good. I kind of like this idea. I like in this hypothetical world
Mhm.
where you defeat the odds once again
Right.
and get the last slot. I'll switch. I'll switch
let's
with
do
you as
that.
long as we get the approval from the board.
Yeah, of course.
That's interesting. I was just seeing the franchise mode menu in my head of Chase receives the first pick and Bran receives nothing.
I'll take cash considerations. Okay. I'll preface it with this.
Okay.
I will do that unless I have the number 1 overall pick.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to do it at all.
If I have 2 or 3,
Because I also love the idea of me having to draft last every single year.
it's a funny bet. Let's revisit it. Let's see
Yeah,
how I
we'll
feel.
talk about
I don't want to make any rash decisions.
We're speaking about
Decisions.
drafts. We're talking about drafts right now. Obviously, everybody's talking about season 50. Everyone's very excited because season 50 is the first returning season in a long time. We're going to be able to draft. That'll be the first time that we all, for our draft before the season premieres.
That's right.
And I think we're going to try to do a little mock draft.
Yeah. I want to get Teggy on, see if I can pull that off.
Yeah.
And then because our criticisms for the season 50 pot, our fans' criticisms of it were like, you guys have not seen every minute of Survivor. You know who has? Teg. So we'll bring in Tag, and then people can't get mad at us.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I want to see what a Survivor statistician, would you call her? Someone, an expert?
Yeah.
I would like to see who she would draft in 50 in a draft like that, because that might influence who I draft for 50.
But also, there's going to be some dynamics of like, you don't want to put all your cards out on the table for the mock draft.
Yeah, because then somebody might take your thing. Because we also have an element to our draft. We won't do this for the mock draft, but for the season 50 draft, we're going to do a thing where for just round 1 of the draft, you get first dibs on any of your returning players.
And because I'm so good at picking compelling characters, I have
a lot to choose from.
I have a wealth of riches.
Yeah.
And I think
I only have one.
The easy pick would be to pick D. You talk about D more
lot.
than anybody I've ever met.
Yeah, and
that's
then Jam Jam is not in
Camilla.
there.
That's the obvious thing. The
Camilla.
obvious thing would be PD's going to pick. PD talks about D more than Camilla.
That's true. Let me ask you this.
Because she won.
Because they have leaked the 2 players from 49 that will be playing
We talked
in
about this
season
a little
50.
bit. It's interesting.
Do you think that you should draft for 49?
So that's like
It's a big question.
the question you need to ask yourself is they had to know that the 2 from 49 would get leaked, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so would they be dumb enough to pick 2 people and one of them be the winner of 49 before 49 even starts? Would they do that?
Or did they 4D chess it?
Or did they go, let's pick 2 dynamic people, and neither of them have won?
The fact that if you don't want to hear one of the names, go ahead and hit the fast forward button by 15 seconds or whatever. The Rizzler.
Rizgod.
Yeah.
The Rizzler is a child.
A lot of chatter about both Rizgod and the Rizzler, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I would find it hard to believe that Rizgod won the season, but I bet he's a ton of fun all season long.
But if I'm picking in the first 2 spots, I'm going to be tempted to take at least one of the returning players.
Yeah,
what's the girl's name? Is it Stephanie?
Something like that, yeah. But here's the thing about people named Stephanie. They typically always go home 5th.
And they get isolated. And use the R slur.
Well, that was that one season.
Yeah.
But like there's
Let's
like
not put that on all.
there's a Stephanie curse in Survivor.
Is that
Stephanie
true?
Curse. Yeah.
Dang. It's like the car curse.
Yeah. Which they had to get rid of the cars because
it was such a curse.
But people are overlooking 49. I'm excited for
Very
it.
excited.
I'm excited for it.
really
I'm excited.
want another trophy.
I'm also excited for the upcoming season of Survivor Australia versus the World.
Yes, me too.
Yes,
Me too.
whenever that airs. I mean, what kind of a television network does not know when the show is? This is really pissing me off.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because people are like, oh, you know, after Top Chef is over, whenever that is. It's like, you don't know when Top Chef ends either?
Who is in charge of scheduling over there in Australia? Down under.
And then they fired Wolverine?
Yeah, mate.
Man.
Wait, man.
Which
We're
is
just going to
crazy.
upload the season whenever we feel like it, eh?
It's like you got this guy who's jacked and it looks like what you think a Survivor host would look like. Sorry,
Yeah, but
Jeff.
he's not the Riz God, eh? We want the Rizzler.
I'm just like, Australia, figure out your TV scheduling,
Yeah,
please.
it's pretty crazy. I do think a great YouTube video for the channel would be we watch the most recent season of every different Survivor. Survivor Australia,
Wow.
Survivor Poland, Survivor Canada, all of them.
South Africa.
Dang. We'd have to, I mean, unless there were subtitles, we'd have to get some translations going.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's
Wait, they're
part
not
of it.
all in English?
No.
I think that's
Not
part of
all.
the fun of it is like,
What?
even if we don't know what's going on, we can still be like, it was
They're
pretty
not all
crazy.
gonna do it for us here.
They're not
in
going to
America?
pander to America? Maybe. I mean, some will. Australia is in English.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
pander.
Canada
true.
will probably do it in
Canada,
English or
shout out to
French.
Canada.
They spoke, they were speaking Australian, but they're like, we got to speak English for the
Yeah.
the
They were
people
like,
watching.
oh, Crocodile Dundee. And then they were like, actually, can you do it in English? And they were like, the tribe is spoken.
Wait, Crocodile Dundee
Is
translated
Australian for the tribe
is
spoken.
the
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Shrimp on the barbie. Guess
Yeah.
what that means in English?
Tell me.
It means bring it on in, guys.
Ah.
Yeah, come on in,
Come
guys.
on in, guys.
That's why. That's why JLP was
It's
saying
a rough
that.
translation.
loose translation.
Things get lost.
Man.
But I do think that's a great
Bring it on
YouTube
in,
video.
guys. Bring it on in, guys.
Bring it on
That was
in,
the
guys.
Google Translate version.
Yeah, it's yeah. All right, did we do it?
Oh man,
I think we
it.
did.
All right.
I think we did.
People got more than they bargained for here.
Yeah,
So
they
here's a little bit more of this. Here come the horns.
Here they come, guys. I swear, they're coming.
Bwah, bwah.